Hi, I'm Brian Hess with Brinkley RV, and today I want to tell you about the 1-year complimentary roadside assistance that we provide to you through our partner SafeRide RV. Let's check it out. So the first thing I want to make sure that you're aware of is, generally speaking, you have 3 layers of protection when you have issues with your unit. Your primary source for help and service assistance is going to be with your selling dealer. They are a strong partner for us. They are in your general area and they are there to help you with whatever needs that you would have. Also know that as a secondary layer, you have the Brinkley customer care team. We're here during normal business hours. We're happy to help you with anything that you would need assistance with, whether it's just technical support, help getting something done with the dealer partner that is not getting you answers quickly, or really anything else that has to do with Brinkley. The third layer is what we're going to talk about today, and that's the SafeRide RV Motor Club. So give me a second here. I'm going to share my screen with you. There are a couple of ways that we make sure that you have access to the numbers for SafeRide when you would need them. The first one is we've placed it in the owner's manual. That may not be the most optimal thing for you to do, particularly if it's at night, you have a roadside issue, and you're trying to get a hold of SafeRide to get help right away. You're not going to want to necessarily dig through all of your materials to try to find and locate this number. So in the Model Zs, in the hutch cabinet, the cabinet door on the end that also has your command center, where all of the switches for your slides and your lights and other features are located just inside of the entry door. If you open that up, you'll find this decal that's on the screen right now. And basically this decal gives you the 2 numbers for SafeRide that will be able to provide you assistance. The first number is located in the middle of this decal. The roadside assistance number is 888-842-5715. And then the second number would be their customer service hotline. So they actually have 5 call centers across the United States and over 3,000 customer service representatives 24/7, 365 that are available for you to answer really any question that you would have relative to how to use the unit, how to troubleshoot an issue you're having. Also, towards the end of the 1-year time frame, you can also call them, and if you decided you wanted to extend the service longer, then you would be provided with options on how you could continue to maintain SafeRide on your RV. So the number for their customer service is 855-963-1770. So that's the first way that you would find it. The second method would be to look in your owner information packet that's provided with the unit. And aside from it being in the owner's manual, there would be this 1-page flyer in there. And this goes a little further. It gives you the same phone numbers, but it also gives you kind of the checklist of what SafeRide is going to cover for you. So let me go through those emergency roadside assistance benefits for you, and tell you a little bit about each one so that you're aware of what you're getting in this package. So the first one on this list would be towing. So if you happen to have any issue with your RV that would require it to be towed to a service center, calling SafeRide, they would send and dispatch out a tow truck to take care of that and get you to the nearest servicing dealership. On top of this, if for some reason you had an issue with the actual tow vehicle, so if your truck were to break down and leave you stranded on the side of the road, if you're actually pulling your Brinkley RV, when that happens, they will dispatch 2 tow trucks. They'll dispatch one to take care of your tow vehicle, and they'll also pull your RV and make sure that it's following you to wherever they're taking your truck so that all of your personal belongings don't get stuck on the side of the road and they're all together. There are a couple of limitations to the towing. Basically, as long as you're on a standard roadway within 100 feet of any roadway or in a commercial campground, they will come and tow you out. They will also come and winch you out if for some reason you're stuck and require winching, as long as you're not boondocking somewhere that's way outside of normal roadways. The next thing that they provide as part of this service is they will actually come out to your RV and to your tow vehicle if your battery is dead and you need a jump start. Note with this feature, that the service covers them coming out to perform the jump start If you happen to need a new battery, the battery cost and the labor cost would not be covered under the program, would be your responsibility to cover. The third item that is on this checklist is tire changes. So should you have a blowout on either your tow vehicle or the RV and you need assistance, calling our hotline for SafeRide RV would dispatch someone out to help you perform the tire change. They will utilize the spare tire that's provided. If for some reason you needed a new tire, that would be your responsibility to pay for the balancing and the installation of a new tire. And in all likelihood, that would happen at a later date. Really, this roadside assistance program is just making sure that you don't get stranded somewhere and we can get you somewhere safely where you can get the care that you need. The fourth item on this list is lockout assistance. So should you, for some reason, lock yourself outside of your RV and not be able to get in, they will send a locksmith out to get you back into your unit. The service is totally covered under the package. The only thing that you would be out of pocket for would be the cost for any replacement keys that would be provided so that you could lock your unit and get back in and out thereafter. The next item on here, I covered a little bit already with the winch out service, since it is really kind of part of the towing portion of what's provided. So that's been covered. The next would be vehicle fluid delivery. So if you happen to run out of gas, you need a coolant or any other fluid for your vehicle, they will bring it to you wherever you are. You would just be responsible for the cost of whatever fluids that they provide. The next item on this list is the RV technical assistance. This is where calling their customer service hotline comes into play. So if you have any sort of technical issues, your servicing dealer, Brinkley, are closed, you're able to call SafeRide and talk to one of their 3,000 service technicians to help get you back up and running wherever you are. The next one on the list here, dealer locator assistance. So if you have an issue that requires your unit to be taken to a dealer, they will actually locate the closest dealer and get you towed and taken there so that you can get service as soon as the service shop would open back up and be during their normal business hours. They also provide concierge services. Mainly this would just be informational requests from you. You know, if you need help figuring out how to do something on the RV that you're not quite sure on, you can definitely call them and get assistance. And then finally on this list, and probably one of the more important ones as well, is the mobile mechanic. So let's assume that it's a night or a weekend and it's after hours for your dealer and for Brinkley. You really need help. It's not something that the service tech was able to fix over the phone for you. They will actually dispatch a mobile mechanic to come out and help you resolve the issue to a point where you could get it to a dealer to have it repaired. Now, this service covers the mobile mechanic coming out. They will come out to your driveway if your unit's there. If you have it in storage, as you're taking it out of storage, you can't get a jack to retract. Your awning won't go in. Your slide outs won't go in. Any equipment that has to be moved so that you can safely transport the unit, they will come out and help make sure that your unit is safe for travel. Anything above and beyond that with the mobile mechanic, if they offer to repair it on site and avoid you having to travel to a dealership to get that service, that would be something that would be worked out between you and the mobile mechanic to pay on site for the labor and parts required to make that repair, and then thereafter to contact your servicing dealer and or Brinkley RV if the item were under warranty for us to reimburse you after the fact for the item that you had to have repaired. So in closing, this is a quick overview of SafeRide. We want to make sure that you know that we have your back at all times. We want to make sure that you are getting service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Thank you for purchasing a Brinkley. We really appreciate it. We're happy to have you as part of the family, and we're here to help and support. Have a great day.